Yeah, I'm ballin' in this bitch. Yeah. Money stay callin' in this bitch. We ain't worry about nothing, we celebrating.
You don't know. What's up, people? It's your boys.
PulseNation's back at it again. We on episode 51. We are doing streams on Sunday now. To all the good, lovely folks who are out there, thank you so much for the love, for the support, for the PulseNation community, for everything that y'all got going on, man. Because y'all know you sticking around, y'all gonna win. You're gonna win.
Absolutely.
We preaching the good word. You're gonna win.
Ain't no place to be. Ain't no better place to be than right here, yo. Whatever. You tuned into the hottest show in crypto. So hot that we feel like giving away some PulseChain and PulseX. What y'all got to say about that? Y'all want to earn? Y'all want to win some PulseChain and PulseX? Y'all let us know, man.
Yeah, let us know if that's something that. Let us know if that's something that piques your interest, my friends, my family, my fellow other crypto enthusiasts who are out here. Let's say what's up to some beautiful folks who are here. We got Kaisa in the house. Good evening, fam. Gloria, as always, much love to you, Miss Gloria. We got PulseNation and all the good people. Please deploy the like on entry. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Yes.
Lee, man, you were missed, Wes. Ecosystem is flourishing.
Yes, we are, man. I'm back, baby. I missed y'all too. Yeah.
We back, baby. Good day to Westcott Crypto community. Please deploy the likes on entry. Hit the damn like button, says Funkmaster HEX. Hit the damn like button, y'all. Get a glass. Get some cheers. Guys, it is Sunday, y'all. It is freaking Sunday. It is a beautiful, beautiful weather, at least where we are in the Tejas area. Let me know how the weather is holding up in your neck of the woods. You don't got to say where. You don't got to disclose your location.
Right.
I would love to know that y'all are enjoying this lovely, lovely weather.
Yeah.
So did daylight savings time fuck you up, man?
Not this year, because I've recently started doing daytime shifts. So when I was working at night, that was a problem for me, because you'd be working and then you have a whole nother hour added, you know, so you're tired. So yeah, but this year it's been pretty cool. The weather is great where I'm at. You guys can see the sun is beaming on me, so I'm feeling great. Man.
Yes, sir, dude. The sun is shining out there, my beautiful, beautiful folks, y'all. We are going to the moon, says Bet4. Yes, Heximus, LFG. We got fires, throw pretzels, throw the Christmas trees in the chats. Let's go. Heximus saying, you don't know, got the pretzels, got the tree. Heximus knows how this game goes. Studios, what's up, my friend? How are you? TDM10, let's go. Absolutely. Ruben, mommy, Crypto Compassion. Guys, my friend, wow. Freaking awesome, guys. Hey, if you want something addressed specifically, then throw a super chat in there. We'll always make sure to address any super chats come through. Before that, go ahead and make sure that you are subscribed to myself and Westcott Crypto. This is streamed on 2 different channels, myself at ATX Crypto and on Westcott's channel as well. So be sure that if you're in my chat right now, I want you to all go over to Westcott Crypto and be sure to like the video, share the video out. Subscribe to Westcott if you haven't seen it. And if you're in Westcott's side, come into my neck of the woods. Throw stuff my way. Let's have some fun, because the PulseNation community grows and thrives together. And my friends, we are seeing some thrive happening across the board.
You don't know.
I was looking at the overall prices and just the movements that we've been seeing. Things are not only looking awfully freaking bullish, but every sentiment that comes through from every angle has shown that we are going higher. Okay.
Oh my God, bro.
Let's break this down a different way.
The tables have turned. The tables have turned.
This is what I absolutely love. And I'm going to share the screen with all the lovely folks. Oh, there you are. I lost my stream for a second, but I found it. I found it. So this is actually the chart that we're seeing. This is PulseX, y'all. This is PulseX.
Hey, good luck.
Again, PulseX. Now, this is in dollar value, but even in the span of this amount of time since September 13th, which seems to have been the bottom of our ecosystem, folks, by the way, keep that in mind, because over the next span of the month to month and a half into November, where we're getting into the beginning, we have actually almost recouped the same levels that we made here. Now, what does this mean? Means we're making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. All right, let me keep going higher, higher, higher. Guys, this thing will get so freaking crazy, and it will run off right before your very eyes. So if we actually do a fib retracement, what I love is seeing this kind of stuff, man. This is so interesting because let's just assume we go back up to the pre-SEC days, which is the 786 line that you see right here. This is the SEC is boom, bullish in my opinion. We're not that far off from that alone. Let me actually just kind of measure it out for all the lovely folks who are here, sitting at 42% gain. That is not that far-fetched and that far off. And it's still sitting 70 or 69% under SAC. So keep that in mind. Also, we get into the 1618 level where you start getting into the levels where crypto goes. It hits 618. Well, guess what it does? Hits the 1618. That puts us back above SAC level, y'all.
Woo! You don't know. Let's
right
go.
There. Simple. Hey, right there. Look. Boom. You got SAC price right here. This white line and this blue line that you're seeing over on the side. This is where it's looking to go next. So we get 114. And how far away is that from where we are right now? If you were to buy, you even where did my freaking page go, my friend? What just happened? I literally like hit it for myself. Wild. I don't even think I've ever done that before. Oh, I can see it. I can see a small little sliver. Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, I got it back. Okay, cool. My anyways, the whole page was funny. So
yeah,
how far of a move is that, guys? You ask. Well, if you were to buy even in this vicinity right now, you were looking at damn near making a 5.5x.
What a nice chart. Look at how nice that chart is forming. Oh my God.
And look at that. Where does that put us back? Damn near to all-time highs, guys. And then from there, when you start passing the previous all-time highs, guess what happens? This becomes resistance. So at a certain point in time, we will flip above this sacrifice price. We will never see the sacrifice price eventually, y'all. When it flips and it goes, it's going to go like this. It's going to go bloop, 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 and it's going to go wee. And once it flips, it may find this level of support, and then it just tears. Because
there it is.
The next level is this 2618 level, which is actually at 0004. So 3 zeros, 49. And I don't even want to tell you what the move happens there.
You could tell ATX has been here before. He's seen these things happen before. You know, Crypto Coffee, these guys, DCC, they've seen this happen before. They're not just spewing nonsense. You got to understand what you're listening to right now. This stuff is real. You know, people just nobody wants to hope or dream no more. You're gonna lose again. You're gonna get left behind again. It ain't happening here, bro. And you know, RH has been tweeting like crazy. You know what that tells me? I smell a stream coming soon. That's just me. I smell it coming soon. And we don't need RH. We don't. Yeah, but it'll be nice to see him again. That's all.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I mean, just getting up to that little 2618 level, which, by the way, we've seen this happen with like HEX and all this before. This isn't just being made out of nowhere. You know what I mean? If I actually were to share this particular tab instead and flip this over to a weekly, for example, and just go back to where we actually had everything over here and throw it on log. Cool. We've seen this already go where it actually will just simply have a little tear where you see some dips, you get that nice little W pattern form, and then just absolutely launches. So we've seen what a 21, 22x can look like before. This isn't out of the blue by any means. And just by looking from the chart alone, from where we are currently sitting, what I wanted to look at was the actual 2618 levels. So if we were to measure, let's just say, where's my fib? Is this the fib? Nope. Fib retracement. There we go. So let's just assume we end up going from here to here. Nope. I need to go way bigger, because guys, this gets absolutely freaking crazy. Throw it on log. All right, cool. So we've already seen it go like this in the past. When things go down, it likes to retest certain levels. The 1618 level is a very common level that you'll see get touched when things actually start happening on the fib retracement. Not only do you see that happen, but we can actually see it go from here all the way down here where you start seeing that 2618 level. I'll actually bring it over here so everyone can kind of see it a little bit easier. But we start seeing the 2618 level get hit. And this one actually ended up hitting the 2618 and then coming back down. And guys, this is just on the way to where we are going in the future, from the previous of all-time highs to the local lows where we're hitting. Well, it actually ended up getting not only the 1618 level where we saw some resistance, but the 2618 level, which is massive, because that is what I see us sitting at right now in PulseChain, y'all.
Beautiful,
this is where
beautiful.
I see it happening right here. A beautiful 2618 level get hit, get touched, where you end up getting damn near up here, and that's just on PulseX, y'all. That's just on PulseX. Do the same thing over on PulseChain.
If you haven't sold a single PulseChain or PulseX since PulseChain launch, put a 1 in the chat. Let me see who's been holding it down in here.
Let's go. Let's go.
I ain't sell Nathan. I've been holding, I've been buying, chilling.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man, oh man, I'm feeling great, dog. It's finally we starting to see the turnaround, bro.
Yep.
That was a long bear, bruh.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And that's just starting with the PulseChain launch. Go before that. We was still bro, it's been a long time coming, and I am happy and proud, and just congratulations to everybody, man. This is finally starting to turn around, baby.
Absolutely. I will never have enough Pulse or PulseX, and that should be the mentality of every single one of y'all. We've set this time so many times. Guys, there's 5 levels you should set for goals, okay? The first level should be attained with a single purchase, 2 purchases maybe. The second level, a few purchases. The third level, a constant DCA over the span of 6 months to a year. The third or fourth level, you start getting like, this is a crazy freaking number. I don't know if I'm ever going to see that number, but set a fucking high goal. And then the 5th level should be so unfathomable that you just can't even imagine ever accumulating that amount of tokens. And I feel everyone has almost got a chance to see that with HEX, because we saw HEX go from 50 cents down to 1/10 of a penny, y'all.
Hey, man. I see a lot of people in the chat saying they got to meet you, man. I see Trinity Realm and Crypto Heartbeat, man. How was that PulseChain tour?
Oh, let's talk about that for a brief second. For sure, man. So I did the PulseChain tour. For those of y'all who don't know, RG3, Black Hex Skin, DJ Pollywood, Wild SJ is going around giving all the talks of the PulseChain tour to different cities. Their next stop is in Arizona. Get ready if you're in the area. Look up PulseChainTour.com and check it out. So what they actually ended up doing was we ended up getting so many people there, man. I got to see Kool-Aid there, of course, a Wild SJ, Trinity Realm, Crypto Heartbeat. Got to see Hexray Vision was sitting there. God, there were so many people in our ecosystem, in our community, and it's so cool to see everyone not only in a similar mindset, but also with the conversation that you can have. I was talking with Walrus was there. Shit, I actually forgot to mention that. So Walrus was there, but I was sitting there chatting, and I was like, dude, there were conversations that would be had that when you have these conversations, you can get into 5, 10, 15 minutes without even knowing. You just blink of an eye, because it's so you're able to talk to someone who speaks your same language.
Yes.
Imagine going somewhere and they don't speak your language. Let's just say you travel to Japan and you've never gone to Japan. You don't know any Japanese and you don't know anyone you can talk to. It's a pain in the ass. It's very difficult.
Absolutely.
It's very tough. That is what happens when you end up getting people in crypto to talk to people outside of crypto. You're like, let me tell you all these different words and what it actually like. No, man, like it's a fucking different language, man. And so when you get the chance to meet them and talk to them, I know you went to the event, so you also had a similar experience, and you got to have all the fun seeing the people and individuals and just chatting. They do a giveaway, which, by the way, shout out to Suzanne Arts, my friends, guys. Look at this. Thank you, Suzanne Arts. Thank you.
Very beautiful.
Thank you.
And that's dancing on the screen, man.
Oh my God.
Dancing.
So good. You can see a little essay on the side. Suzanne Arts. Oh man, dude, freaking incredible. She has incredible merch that's out there. Some of these are limited supplies. There's only 200 of these shirts, I believe, made, and I have number 12. Yeah. I'm just blessed to feel that way, man. And they're going about, they gave these through the PulseChain tour. Right? That's like lovely. People like RPE for Brian Magruder gave hats. Marco the Hexican gave hats. There's books that are given to the ecosystem to help them thrive. And these are all given out to people. They gave away 4 million Pulse and 4 million PulseX.
That's like, gonna be a lot of money one day, man.
That's a lot. And it was, I thought they were gonna divvy it up between a few people. Bro, they were like 4 mil for one person, 4 mil for another person. I was like, you freaking won, man. We said this in the past, man. And if all you ever got was 1 million Pulse, and if it took 7 years for it to reach $1.
Listen, Nerd Girl, what did she win? $1 million what was it? How much hex did she win? And
So
it turned into $1 million.
Yeah, I remember.
It turned into $1 million.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Come
yeah,
on, y'all.
100%. And so it was given away through whether it be prizes or contests, or whether it be content, or there was other ones, of course, where you end up just having so many different things that happen, guys. This community loves to see everyone thrive for not like, guys, once everyone wins, they all win. And so someone had said, and I don't remember where I saw it. I saw a brief post. Maybe it was your friend Sami talking about the Bitcoin doing $1 billion for the miners every single year being used just to dump Bitcoin. Like that is just to pay for the miners to do their thing, to pay for their expenses, electricity. Guys, we got that in the HEX ecosystem, but without all the extra electricity costs that you actually need. You have a miner that works for you that earns daily yield. And if by the time we get to that level, imagine $1 billion being dumped every year and not blinking a fucking eye as to what it does to the price.
Yeah,
because
man.
look what Bitcoin did. Guys, y'all seen this price before. I know everyone has. This isn't like some new chart that no one has seen before. Guys, Bitcoin tore. It just went kaboosh. And that's with $1 billion being dumped every year. Wow.
Come on, dog. Come on. Wow. Come on. You know, and then people will say, where's the money coming from? Where, you know, I'll post like some predictions of the price on my Twitter, and people, well, where's the money gonna come from to get there? Bro, you don't see it coming. The money comes, man. I don't care where it comes from. It comes. Okay. This is all about cycles.
Guys, there's trillions of dollars being floated around everywhere globally right now. Are you kidding? And in the crypto market cap total at the highest of highs when Bitcoin was at 69,000 was $3 trillion. Imagine that's not even, dude, that's not even a percent of what BlackRock has in its holdings. Like that's just one entity. What about Vanguard? What about the freaking JP Morgan and Chase? What about all these other ETFs that are out there?
Man, this DeFi is the future. Okay, there's nothing more decentralized than HEX, PulseChain, and PulseX. If y'all don't think people learned their lesson with FTX being, you know, they're just destroying this man publicly. People are looking for DeFi, and who got the best ecosystem for DeFi? It's
Richard
us.
Hart.
No question.
Us.
No question.
PulseX.
So don't ask me where the money's going to come from. It's going to come, and it's going to come like you would never believe. And you're going to be sick to your stomach if you were selling and minting shitcoin A and NFT Z and good luck. Don't want it. Don't want it.
Facts, man. Facts on facts right there. So I actually wanted to go back real quick on here. Give us a shout out to Heximus. He came through on the ATX Patreon sesh, was fire. We all going to make it. That's what the whole concept of it was, guys. We just got done doing a whole little stream with everyone, making sure this is all good. Hey, hold on, puppy. I'm going to probably have to step out with the puppy for a second. But AZ Gaming Studios says, is it enough to be a turtle on both PulseChain and PulseX to stop working a 9-to-5 job?
You can never get enough, man. You can never.
So here's what often happens is people retire too early. Okay. And so while it could be enough mathematically and the portfolio wise, if you were to take profits and cash out, there's going to be a bear. And if you don't have capital to deploy during a bear market, you will miss the opportunity for generational wealth. You can make wealth, and that's plenty good for you to live a comfortable life, for you to never have to go work another job again. But does it benefit anyone other than yourself? And for some, that doesn't matter. For others, that means a lot. For myself, I'm looking for generational wealth, my friends. I'm looking for things that are going to take care of my kids, my kids' kids. I'm looking for things that take care of that without them ever having to worry about it. Okay. So could it be enough? Sure. Would it be the best route to go? Tough to say. Because let's just talk for a second. So PulseChain would be, you would need to have 15 million Pulse. And I'll actually share this with everyone just so that way everyone can see the entire screen. These are the leagues. So in order to see on PulseChain, for example, this is how the leagues break down. find out where you are and set a goal to build into the next league, however you can, whether it be going from a crab to a turtle, turtle to a squid, squid to dolphin, dolphin to shark. Find a way to keep building. So at 15 million pulse, let's just use some fun numbers. In fact, what numbers did Westcott say in his post? Let me just let's just kind of pull all this together. So we're going to share the Westcott post where he gave through and said pulse price X and then PulseX price X. And right, like
that's my minimum prediction. That's my minimum prediction.
Minimum prediction, right? My G, you freaking post so much, my friend.
Yeah, I go crazy.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I'll just make this simple. I'll pull up the post, and then I'm like scrolling through. It's 15 posts later, which was just 14 hours ago, y'all. It wasn't like this.
Let me see.
This is less than 24 hours. No, I got it. I'm just giving you a hard time. I'm having fun. So Westcott said on this one, pulse to 3.9, PulseX to 0.09. Okay, so let's just go based on this number right here. So if we break this down, combine these together, and actually say at 15 million, what does that mean and what does that do for the price? So at 15 million times 0.039, that means you're sitting on $585,000 based on a turtle. Now, a turtle can be anywhere between 15 to 150. There's a big difference between 15 and 149 million. So obviously it depends on where you are in that rank for where you are, because the way it worked for HEX, and I'll just kind of briefly share, the way it worked for HEX is in 2020, the Dolphins basically got to retire. In 2021, the Squids got to retire. In 2022, that's where the people who were turtles who retired have a little bit of issues because they're living off they were expecting prices to continue to go up. And so that's where you see people retire too early. So I don't want you to ever end up in a situation, because if we go on the high side at 149 million in this situation for your PulseX at 3.9 cents, that's $5.8 million, my friends. Okay. So on the high side of a turtle, there's a big difference between 500,000 to 5 million. Now, I've asked this before, but everyone has a number that they're willing to try to aim for that they say that they would retire. Whether it's a million, whether it's 5 million, whether it's 100,000, I know what that number is, or 300,000. Everyone's got a number that they're aiming for. And I had this with the Patreon call today, but I was sharing with them. I was like, when you make more money, you elevate your life as well. It's not that you make more money and you stay living the same lifestyle that you've always had. Very rarely does that happen, because I went from making $30,000 a year at one point in time to $150,000 a year at one point in time. And what I can tell you is my lifestyle drastically changed between those numbers. Had I done what I was doing at 30,000 that allowed me to provide the bills and pay for everything, then I could make a stupid amount of money. But unfortunately, you get nicer cars, you get nicer houses, you get nicer clothes, you get nicer things. Instead of buying stuff used on eBay, you're buying it new, and you're doing this over and over. So is enough, right? Is $1 million actually enough? If you've never had $1 million before, and you say, I only need $1 million, oftentimes you lose that within a year. People who are first-time millionaires lose it within the span of a year, folks. Just in general, that's not crypto. That's you becoming a millionaire and you lost it in a year, whether it's investing poorly, whether it's losing it by spending it all on stupid degen shit that you don't need, taking private planes every single time just because you can. It only costs $15,000 a ticket to take a private plane. Stupid. You do that kind of stupid stuff. That $1 million that you had turns into 500,000 eventually, and then 100,000, and wasn't enough to retire. A lot of the times the answer is no, because you elevate your lifestyle expense. So plan accordingly and ahead of it. Is it enough to stop working? My friend, that's your discretion. I just caution everyone to not pull out too early. Like
my whole thing with that is don't retire at the top of the bull. Wait till the bottom of the next bear to make that decision. You know, because
if you can still retire at that point, my friend,
yeah. Find yield.
100,
Find ways to get
100%.
passive income too.
100%.
You know.
Yeah, and I'm in that same boat, guys. I'm in the position that I retired and the bear market came and I did good. I live a comfortable lifestyle. I don't have to worry about anything.
Right.
But I went from making 100,000 plus a year that I could have reinvested that capital back into the market, giving myself even better positions. Or I just have to accept the fact that this was my choice. It's done this way, and I will live with how it plays out. I'm not trying to go back and like make this whole thing crazy, but I want y'all to understand that this comes from everyone experiencing something similar. And if you don't have any sort of passive income coming in, it makes it very difficult to guys, if you don't know, retiring on crypto means eventually you're going to have to spend crypto, my friends, okay? Now, that's a simple little concept, but some people retire on crypto, and because they retire, they drain all the account during the bear market. So that way, but like, dude, the coinfession stories are so bad where I hear people like, dude, I had 100 Bitcoin at one point in time. I told everyone that I had 100 Bitcoin, and then I started spending on stupid stuff. I took loans, I degened, I lost it all.
Bro.
But everyone thinks I have 100 Bitcoin. The prices went up to $69,000. They think I'm a multi-millionaire at this point in time, and I don't have fucking nothing.
It's crazy, bro. You know, because
they spend it all during the bear.
People want to buy a Range Rover for them and their girl when you could have bought some property and been making money off the property. So, you know, like just at the top of the bull with the euphoria, don't get caught up in the private jets. Don't get caught up in the yachts. You start looking for ways to earn passive income so that you're basically replacing your job's income. You know what I'm saying? You want to get paid off of assets. It's you know, it's not that hard of a concept, but we'll get there. We'll get there.
Yep.
See what happens.
So this is exactly, dude. I'm telling you right now, because if y'all do this right, you are going to thrive, and I truly do mean thrive. What I mean by this is set levels that you are taking profits at. There is different ways of doing this the right way without wrecking yourself, because if you put yourself in a position, let's just say you make $50,000 a year for the average income. Who knows if this is you or if you make more? I'm just throwing something out there. And if you can go make $1 million in the next year or two, depending upon 100x from your 10,000x investment or your $10,000 investment from that level, right? That you are going to have $1 million. And if you extracted $200,000, let's say 250, because you're gonna have to pay taxes. So $250,000, that's 25% of that portfolio at that time. You've paid yourself 4 years of work. 4 years.
Yep.
Now you don't do anything crazy with that fucking money. You hold that money and you use it to pay for your lifestyle for the next 4 years.
Right.
Now, if you can also work at the same time, then that's even better. And if you don't continue working and you do retire, then that 200,000 that you extracted better be enough to get you through the next bear market.
Yes, absolutely.
Because then you'll see a bull market come, and then pew,
yeah, man.
Yeah, right now we're seeing it.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. You know, and yeah, don't retire too early. Shout out to Twin. He says, you know, don't retire too early and become a scum grifter, you know, because there's a lot of guys you see, they retire too early and now they got to resort to scamming everyone they can to keep them from going back to work. Right. And it's gross. You know, a lot of people show themselves throughout this bear market, take a mental screenshot and, you know, we didn't do that to y'all. Just remember who kept it real with y'all, showed up, you know what I'm saying? Like kept it positive.
Let's talk about the giveaway, guys. We're giving away. We're not only
we giving back.
Dude. We got a giveaway happening, guys. Let us know if you're interested, possibly potentially getting yourself some more PulseChain and PulseX just by participating in a stream. How awesome is that? And so, dude, we are washing out the pre-SEC numbers prior to Richard Hart doing his thing. We're only a few percentages away at this point. I think it's a 40% difference. Yeah. 40% difference from us just getting back to SEC numbers. And look how fast this is actually going through and doing it too. Let me just share this for a brief second. And this is kind of what's funny. So during this entire time, SEC time, let's just kind of start here. It's been roughly about, we'll say 44 days during that time. Well, during the same exact time, on the flip side of things, we're already back up to these levels here. So this is what's crazy. The SEC was a big hit. It clearly was. It hit the entire ecosystem, y'all. Everyone, like, we were on trajectory for bullish. SEC came through and was like, pew, and then people got fear, uncertainty, and doubt. They let themselves get fudded out. And they let themselves listen to other people who were telling them, sell now, sell, sell, sell. It's going to zero. It's going to zero. It's going to zero.
Yep.
For everyone who not only didn't sell, but also continued to accumulate, you're already up 2.5x that money.
That's on,
just
y'all.
The beginning of a bull, y'all. That's just the beginning of a bull. These numbers get absolutely ludicrous. And this is what I'm saying. We're a difference of 40% now just to get back up here. And when we flip this level, y'all, when we flip this, uber bullish. Uber bullish because they ain't got shit to say after that. And that's PulseX, you know what I mean? So, like, we're not that far off on the PulseChain side either, because that's just getting back up to SAC levels, y'all. Like, just getting why do you keep doing that? Oh, because I'm pushing the wrong button. That makes more sense. So this is just getting back up to the SAC level. And
man, we in a good spot.
We are in a phenomenal spot.
Yeah.
And even if you get in now, you still have the chance to prosper, my friends.
And RH has been hinting to the fact that, like, even if Bitcoin takes another dip, that don't mean we have to. You know, we might have seen our bottom. You know what I mean? Like, it don't mean we going down with the rest of the market. That's when we start to decouple and do our own thing. So, hey, man, it looks like our bottom is in, dog. Oh my God, man, I'm excited.
For sure. Yeah, I mean, if you want to talk about, like, one of the bigger things to get people out and capitulate out of a ecosystem, you throw in some sort of allegations that come out and people freak out because they know that by doing that, the price could potentially go down. Now, could you have played it smart? Sure. You could have sold here and then bought back down here.
Right.
Most of the time, people sell here and then they say they're going to buy and then they never buy. And then they never buy. And then they never buy. And what happens is we go back above that SEC. And now they start buying again, which is so weird if they even get involved. Some people are just out for forever. And I don't want that to be y'all, folks, because right now, these gains that are happening, you could, again, make a 3x gain right there alone had you just bought at the bottom.
Crazy, man. And we talked about it. You know, I said a 10,000x from the bottom for PulseX would be what, 9 cents?
9 cents.
What would that be for PulseChain? 10,000x from the bottom.
Yeah, so the bottom was exactly going to be 4 zeros 3305. So it would just be 33 cents.
Come on, man. Hey, look, man. People don't want to believe, but hey, somebody threw it out before. 10,000x. That's what I'm going with. That's my maximum. My minimum, you saw the numbers. The maximum, 9 cents for PulseX, man. I don't see why not.
Dude, and I'm looking at, here's the thing, man. So, like, I said this before. So, like, we get the call correct, okay? And most of y'all are going to get the call correct. The thing that we get wrong is time. How long it's going to take to get there. And even if, guys, it took fucking 5 years, okay? Now, we're going to have a massive run-up, by the way. Let's just be real about the whole 2024 cycle, 2025, the bull cycle coming up that everyone's about to get a chance to experience. There's going to be a massive run-up. But even if it took fucking 5 years to reach 33 cents, can you imagine what that does to your portfolio? Like, who cares if it took 5 years? Are you really bitching that it took that long? Because on its way to 10,000x, it reached 1,000, it reached 500, it reached 300, it reached 100x. Do that times whatever your bag is right now, and you are fucking happy, my friends.
Okay. I ain't making it. I ain't making it to 10,000x, man. By the time we hit 2,000x, I'm up. Yo, I don't know where.
I got you, my G. I got you. Don't worry about that, man. We'll keep Westcott here, y'all. We'll keep his level. We'll keep his head calm. We'll keep him level-headed. He's gonna extract some profit. He's gonna be fucking all day, you know, having all the fun. But
I'm gonna be in a straight jacket somewhere in a crazy house. yo. 1,000x? Oh man, come on, dog. I can't do that, man. That's
exactly. We got RTS in the house. Yes, damn is right, Hornet UK. We got ones in the chat saying that they ain't never sold. Look at all the people ain't never sold. Ain't never sold. That's Larry Him. Side effects. Also got to see side effects there and at the PulseChain tour event as well. Eddie had Vina, my bad if I said that incorrectly. We got Mateus or Mattias, TDM10, 1 LOL, maybe sold, but got more lower.
Yeah. That's cool.
So you end up with a bigger stack, and that's always fun, man. Did the same. I took some profits in the little run up in the beginning because we always talk about take profits, buy the dip, right? And so that's something I've stressed for a long time, not only through my channel, but everyone that I have share any insight with is we take profits on doubles or triples, and we buy the dips when they arise using that money that you had from profits. Because if you're going to live in crypto, you better find a way to be able to buy the dips, y'all. You have to, whether it's coming up with fresh capital, working somewhere to work your job to get the fiat into crypto, whatever it is, or using your previous crypto gains that you've made and holding those stable to buy the dips. You better have something to buy the dips, man, because what happens when people don't buy the dips, they drain their account. They live off their crypto and do the whole bear market.
Oh my God.
Right before the fucking bull market comes and shows up, you sold all your crypto. And then the bull market comes and you're like,
horrible.
You couldn't do anything about it. You couldn't do nothing, right? Like
horrible.
Because you stopped. You stopped having the ability to buy the dips, y'all. And if you can't buy the dips, then you don't get to capitalize on the gains.
I'd rather work at Walmart before I start selling my crypto to pay bills. You know what I'm saying? Unless I'm sitting on 20 million in crypto, then it's like, okay. But
you know what I mean? Like exactly. I'll just take out a quick meal. You know what I mean? Yes, sir. Got to see Twin Fam in the house. It is so good, man. So good. Much love to you, Twin Fam. Huddle is my middle name, as above, so below. Love that. We have chosen well. We definitely have OPDXN. Not sure what that is. Still have a lot to get to my target. Well, RTS, the benefit is, no matter what, is I'm a believer that every single one of y'all should continue to DCA for the next 6 months at minimum. Minimum, guys. And I know we're going to see some pumps happen in that 6-month period. We could potentially see anywhere between a 2 to 10x pump, if not more, during that 6-month period. But what's important to understand is you continue to freaking DCA, guys, even if we get above back to 4 sack price. Even if we get there. Why? Because all that matters at the end is how many tokens that you have, and it's based on quantity and what the price is when it actually ends up getting there. So the more tokens that you can acquire, the better you're going to be when we reach 2024, 2025. The better you're going to be when we reach 2029, 2030. Like, stop thinking short term. This ain't no 6-month flip. I'm out. No, man.
At all. You gotta love it. You gotta fall in love with this, man. And shout out to the Crypto Wonder. I see you in the chat, bro. Make sure y'all go subscribe to him. Crypto Heartbeat as well, legend in the community. Make sure y'all go subscribe. Show some love to them guys. Man, dude. Yeah. Very excited, man. I'm happy to be back.
I'm handicapped. I ain't selling until I'm walking again.
Oh, facts.
That's a funny way of saying that, man. My G. That's a humorous way. If you can laugh at your own you know, whatever shortcomings that you want to consider it to be, or other people may consider it to be, I find that to be so uplifting. So shout out to you, HBalls99 Lex. What a freaking awesome thing. Checks my pulse, says LFG Hexico, LFG PulseNation. Crypto Bender, ATX, delivering knowledge to the homies. Always like the channel. Be Maxi, get rich, get retired.
Absolutely, man. And we appreciate you guys, man.
Is it not that easy? Is it not that easy, guys? If you did nothing but buy the core principle of the RH tokens, HEX, PulseChain, PulseX, you fucking won, guys. We have DCC. We have DCC saying $2 combined HEX. Dude, I did this math on the call with the Patreon piece. Imagine you have 500,000 HEX that you can get that you've acquired during this entire time, if not more. I don't want to say 500,000. You've acquired 500,000 HEX, and we get a combined price. And I'm going to say cumulative, guys. 500,000 cumulative, EHEX and PHEX. So combined. Then you have a $2 price target, which is DCC's minimum. Combined, you got $1 million right there, guys. You got $1 million just on HEX.
Yep.
We aren't even talking what that means for PulseChain and PulseX. And I hope y'all have all the tokens. Do not play one against the other. Do not bet that just don't bet against yourself, man. Why?
Yeah. No, man, we're extremely lucky. I mean, RH is tweeting like crazy. He said, if you're reading this, you've chosen wisely. I mean, dude, like, come on, man. I mean, what more do you want? You know, they made this a lot easier for us than the original hexagons. I don't know how they held. I'd have been the idiot that sold. What am I doing holding this garbage? But these guys held, bro, and they opened up that door for us to just walk up in here and say, you know what? If they did it, we can do it too. Facts. I bought my coins and I'm just chilling. You know, we got the best founder in the game. Come on, man. What more do you want?
What more do you want? That is 100% accurate. And DeWeege says, I hit 2x on PulseX already on the road to 200x. My main bag packed and my DCA all the way. And DCA all the way to my selling point, guys. Like, that's what it comes down to, is you continue to DCA no matter what you see happening with pumps, with dips, with all the stuff that's going on. Continue and be consistent, because all that matters is how many tokens you have at the end. So you can get more tokens now while prices are lower. Congrats. You should probably take advantage, by the way.
Yeah.
Just kind of a little nudge to everyone listening. Or you can just wait until prices go up and continue to buy, because you may not always have the capital to deploy at the lowest of lows. And there's nothing wrong with that, guys. There's nothing wrong with that, as long as you set up a consistent DCA schedule, whether it's weekly, monthly, daily, fucking every other month. I don't know what that means to you and what your schedule is, but you should find somehow, some way to put a little bit of capital for the next 6 months, if not the next 12 months, but at minimum 6 more months, guys.
Man, dude, it's man. I can't keep stressing it, bro. We're very lucky to be here. You know, finally you're in something, you know, when it first launches, you know what I mean? Like, you're not the guy coming in after the pump has already came. That was me coming into HEX. Like, they already got rich and I'm like, let me get my little money in here. And, you know, you have to watch it go down. But the reason I jumped in was because I knew PulseChain and PulseX was coming. And it's like, that's my that's where I'm going to plant my flag. Right. And we here, y'all. We here, y'all. This is it. Turnaround.
So I always forget. I mean, also KG Internet Money, the brother KG was also there at the PulseChain tour, and he actually gave away $200 worth of time as well, guys. Like, whoever came to that event, congrats, man. Freaking won. So we got You Never Walk Alone. Much love to you, PulseNation on a Sunday. Yes, guys, going forward, PulseNation is going to be on Sundays. To everyone who is new to the PulseNation platform, ecosystem, channel, community, we used to stream every Wednesday and Thursday. We are flipping to Sunday, potentially Monday. So we're going to be having daily, or not daily, not yet, guys. Hold up. We're going to be having weekly streams still. It's just going to be moving over to the Sunday time frame. So just FYI to everyone here. We should be first, though. The family has been through a lot this bear. Absolutely, guys. Checks my pulse. Good day. And so let's just talk about spouses for a brief moment, man. Yeah. So spouses and significant others and those you share finances with, okay?
Right.
There is a portion that is going to be a warning for those of y'all who have never experienced something like this before. My warning is, don't, unless you convert your crypto into cash and fiat, try not to share a portfolio with them unless they are also equally involved in the RH ecosystem with you. Because what happens is y'all are going to see $10,000 turn into $1 million. Okay. You're going to then show your spouse and significant other, holy effing cow, look at this. And I'm not saying that 100x is our top, but I'm just using this as example. That, say you had it and it was the tippity top of the top. And I think we go way higher than that, but neither here nor there. This is an example. The price drops. Well, shit, you have 500,000 now. It's only 50% drop. It's not like it was crazy. We have 60, 70, 80% drops all the time, as a matter of fact, but it turned $1 million into 500,000. Then you will have your spouse or significant other begin to question your motives, begin to question what you've waited diligently and persevered through this entire fucking bear market for them to get you to sell.
Yep.
It's going to happen. And I caution y'all that until you convert your crypto into cash and it goes into your bank account, be cautious about sharing the portfolio amounts, because it's going to end up possibly causing some animosity between y'all. And it didn't need to be there. And I'll explain why. Because your 500,000, you say, no, I held this from 10,000 to 1 million. Why would I sell it for 500,000? Well, you're going to have them saying, you lost 500,000. You didn't fucking do nothing but lose it. And why do you want that negativity in your life? You just got to protect your money, and you're going to be bitched at for losing?
Yeah. That's facts. It's very it's a touchy subject, and
it's a super touchy subject, guys.
Boy, did I learn. I don't want to share crypto with anybody.
I fucking learned, right? I'm sharing this from personal experience, because I had to take some heat when all of it went down because I didn't take enough profit. Can you believe that?
And that goes not even just for spouses, like whole family, man. Be careful telling your mom, your dad, your sisters, like it's just keep it from the fam, you know, just again, unless they're involved with you, just keep it to yourself, you know? And
Urban Protection says it's best, man. Our community is super tiny still, for sure. And I'm a big believer that the community has thrived through the worst of the worst, in my personal opinion, not only through the FUD of everything happening with HEX, but also everything else that we've always pushed our way through and persevered through, which is why you don't want someone who didn't go down that path with you and hold hands and see the ride actually take place, for them to get you to sell the position out. Because what's going to happen is you're going to go from 1 million to 500,000. You're going to be convinced to sell. Then that fucker's going to go off, and it could have been 2 million had you just waited an extra 6 months to a year.
You're going to have that thing to your head like, don't just, oh, man.
So I caution, just a heads up to everyone, man. Everyone who's listening, words of wise wisdom on this one for sure. Like, when you make it, enjoy. There's definitely a potential that if you want to, make a fucking another wallet and send $100,000 there and be like, look at, I got 100,000. Because when it goes to 50, it's not going to hurt as much. As crazy as that sounds, guys. As crazy as that sounds, losing, so it's still going to go down 50%. You're going to say, I had 100,000. I turned 10,000 into 100,000. Wow. Right? You're going to share that with them. You're going to give them a little bit, but you're not going to show the whole fucking portfolio. And then you say, I turned this. Because when it goes from 100 to 50, you're like, all right, cool. We can either make that up with a year of work or whatever. It's easier to calculate those items. When you go from 1 million to 500,000, can you see the difference in how that can affect someone? Because it's the same 50% dip, y'all. There's nothing different. You lost 50% of the value. But on one side, monetarily, you show 500,000. On the other side, you show 50. Guys, mentally, for everyone who is here listening, I'm telling you, there is a difference when you go through that. And you will have to get through that with your spouse. And if you don't have someone ride or die with you who's supportive with you, it's going to be a very tough thing that you introduced this. You literally brought this downside to yourself because you decided you couldn't hold it in anymore. And you're like, we're rich.
Yeah. Dude, you got to experience that feeling in the last bull of showing your significant other, like, yo, I did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Like that's what I'm looking for in this book, to be able to tell not just significant others but like, you know, family, like, yo, or friends even, y'all doubted me, y'all thought I was crazy, and look at this. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is that like, bro? Did you get to do that? Did you get to, like, did anyone doubt you? Did anyone think you were crazy?
Yeah, I mean, families always thought I was crazy because, like, you got to understand, like, for anyone in crypto, this is my opinion. I don't know the truth behind it, but for anyone in crypto, you've gone through and you found other things in your life previously that you thought were going to be great and were going to allow you to do what you wanted to do and live a lifestyle that you wanted to live, and they didn't work out. Okay. You've never had something to show them that what you've done has worked. You can show them the hard work. You can show them that you've increased your salary. You can show them all that stuff, and they're okay with it because they understand that. But what they don't understand is coming into the world of the crypto, because you've tried other things before. Like myself, I went through multi-level marketing. I went through sales on certain things. I went through many different items in my life that I was like, this is what it is. Drop shipping. I've done it all, man. I've tried.
Right.
Crypto allowed me the success, but because I tried and failed on so many other things, when you present to them crypto, well, this is like your 10th time presenting something that you didn't have anything work out in the past. So why would this one be any different?
Right.
So until you can show them the lifestyle, the fact that you retired, the fact that all these things are going through and happening, they don't really need to know. Right? Like, so I've never shared that amount with my family, but my wife I've shared with, because significant other, ride or die, right? But like my mom, my dad, my sister, they don't have any clue as to what's been made, what's been gone, what I'm doing with money. They don't know. And I don't want them to
know. Man. That's smart, because then you got to take care of everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but they understand that I've retired. They're like, wow, how? And you talk to them through crypto, through investing, right? And I say investing because, again, you say crypto, it's red flag for people, which is stupid. Then you have to get through that whole battle, which is a dumb battle to begin with. So you just say through investing. I made wise choices through investing. And eventually there will be a day where I'd love, and I want to, this bull cycle, as a matter of fact, pay off my mom's debt and for college.
Yes.
She got her PhD while raising 2 kids as a single mother.
Incredible.
And I want to repay her by paying off her student loans that she had to acquire. She's not even using her fucking doctorate anymore. She retired.
Wow.
Right? But she got it. It costs a lot of money to get there. And I would love to just take that off her plate. And that's what I'm waiting for this cycle. And when you have that happen, there is not an okay, I have this money, so I'm gonna put a portion and help you. No, you're just like, I got you taken care of. Here's a check for $300,000. Go live your life. You know,
love it.
That's what
that's what we do it for. That's the why. You know what I mean? Like,
know all the times that you've had 100,000 to 1 million to 5. They don't need to know that fucking amount. It doesn't matter. They don't deserve to know that amount, first of all. But
I love that.
Because again, like, they're gonna call you fucking crazy. They're gonna say it's dumb. They're gonna say it was a dumb idea to do. And then when it pays off, they're gonna be like, wow, you're a genius. Thank you. And they're just gonna say that. Thank you. When you take care of them, it's not even, how did you get this? What happened? No, it's just a thank you. Like, it's a very heartfelt, emotional response that I want every single one of y'all to be able to get a chance to experience as well.
I can't wait. Oh, I can't wait.
Yep.
I just want to be free, dog. I just want to be free. You know what I mean? I don't even need much, man. I really don't. I don't need much, dog.
Talk to the peeps about this comment, man.
Man. Let me see. Lost around 2,500 on meme coins recently. Sadly, kicking myself for not buying more PulseX. God.
And guys, TDM10's willing to put this out there for saying that, but
that's
I know
why
a lot of
I
y'all
can't.
who are out there in the background did the exact same thing.
Just the fact that you said that, I appreciate you, dog. I can't even clown you or not. 100%. It's just I love the honesty, man, because 100%. You know, we don't need to do this, y'all. We don't.
And it helps to hear others who had this happen. I know several people who went and got caught up in the whole P-Dye thing. They're like, oh my God, P-Dye, change my pulse.
P-Dye, a trooper. Go jump off a bridge.
But guess what, guys? I said this before. My friend, y'all are going to be first generation of whatever. And if that's a millionaire or if that's 100,000aire or whatever the case may be, you're first generation into crypto. You're going to make mistakes. It's what you do with those mistakes that matter going forward. If you try to go chase bet after losing that 2.5 and put even more money into the next meme coin and degen, then you lead yourself down a very dangerous black hole of an abyss that will never be able to escape from. But if you realize this as a mistake and you're like, dude, fuck meme coins, I'll just get the core.
Yeah. The beauty of
the PulseX.
the beauty of taking losses is you could learn from them, and that's why I'm so staunch on being a maxi, because I've lost enough. I'm tired of losing, bro. I'm not doing it no more. This ain't. People think PulseChain is a meme coin, bro. It's not. It's a layer. How many times we gonna tell y'all, bro? It's a layer one. This is a whole ecosystem. This ain't nobody's overnight meme coin, bro. This ain't no damn fork of GMX, bruh. This is the main. This is an Ethereum, bruh. This is a layer one. Good luck, man.
Some of y'all have Genesis tokens from the coin first launching because you sacrificed back 2 years ago. Right?
It's not a meme, y'all. It's not a joke. It's nothing to laugh about. And again, bro, just take the losses and learn from it. That's it,
So Gio Diaz, to answer the question, the bridge only allows 1 trillion tokens to be bridged in every single day from Ethereum to PulseChain, for example, or vice versa. But the reason why you can't get your COM from Ethereum right now is because there's already been 1 trillion tokens that have been sent through the bridge to the PulseChain ecosystem. And it's very tough to be able to bridge the amount of COM because the price is so low. People have quadrillions of tokens and trillions of tokens. And if you can only bridge over 1 trillion at a time, not you yourself, as an entirety for the bridge, it can only withstand 1 trillion tokens per day.
Yeah.
So it's going to make it very difficult for you to be able to get that done. Shut up, Siri.
Just real quick, going back to the whole meme coin thing, I want to tell y'all, remember who it was that got you into that meme coin, and don't listen to them ever again. I don't care if they saying PulseChain and PulseX to the moon. If they told you to get into some garbage and it rugged and you lost money, don't listen to them again. Straight up. Yeah, it's corny. Yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you, get 1 billion tokens. Congrats on PulseChain, PulseX. You're doing good. I've been looking at spending habits. They are bad. Don't know what to do. Psychological, I think. So Randolph, I actually want every single one of y'all who just read this habit and have never gone through and done this yourself, go through your fucking bank statement for the last 3 months, okay? And just look at the amount of money wasted, guys. And I truly do mean wasted. By wasted, I'm talking about you went out to drink and you had 15 drinks or 10 drinks or 5 drinks or whatever the case may be, and you could easily just go to the convenience store and get a beer or get a bottle. And you could save yourself that kind of money, right? So you start looking at that expense. You start looking at how many times do you go out to eat a day? So whenever I was working my job, I was eating out 3 times a day. Okay. I would have food delivered. I would grab something in the morning. I would either grab, and this is back when I would smoke cigarettes. I would grab cigarettes, Red Bull, and a Monster or some sort of energy drink and some sort of snack. So boom, wasted $10 right away. Go out to eat lunch or have it delivered via DoorDash because I'm too busy and I can't go out to even have a few moments to myself to eat lunch. But I would do that. That's another $15 spent right there. So you've already had 25. You go at the end of the day, you got to pay food for your friend, your family, and everyone else. You're over here spending $40, $50 there. When you can go to a store like HEB, which we have here in Texas, or Albertsons, or Safeway, or anything, and you buy those little pre-made fucking meals that you can easily go get for $4, $5 at the store, pop them in the oven, and instead of you spending $45 every single meal, you're only spending $20. But this is where we come down. You go and you break down some of these expenses, and what you find and you realize is you waste a fuck ton of money.
Absolutely.
Why? Because you have the money there, which is exactly what happens when you go from making 100,000 or 30,000 a year to 100,000. You go, I can only buy 1 Red Bull a day, to I can go buy a Red Bull, a drink, cigarettes, mini meals. And again, you spend the exact same in proportion to your income. The downside to it is you've now spent more.
Right.
Because
right.
You've made more. And so you don't think anything about it.
Y'all
are going to have this happen when you go from 100,000 or 10,000 to $1 million. You're going to be like, okay, cool. I got $200,000 in the bank. I'm going to go out. I'm going to go do this. I'm going to go buy a new set of golf clubs. I'm going to go buy a new car. I'm going to do all, you just get silly with it, guys. You really do.
I'm glad I got that out the way early on, so I don't got to do it again. We got a special guest for y'all. His name is Pulse Disciple. What's going on, brother?
Actually, this is Uncle.
This OG.
This is Uncle Charles. That's my nephew. Pulse Disciple is my nephew. He told me to come and talk to y'all.
What's up?
Well, Westcott, Mr. Westcott, I was listening to you talk about them that they're meme coins. And,
you know damn well I wasn't talking about no meme coin, dog.
And I had the same experience. I had got me some of that there PDI and that. I got me some of that CIA and they went down. They haven't come back up, but I hope it come back up. But the people say it's supposed to.
It come back up.
It might come. So, cause I swapped my PLS.
Oh God!
And when I saw the chart, I just said, "Oh no, oh no." So I'm learning my lesson, but it's hard because there's so many coins.
Oh,
there's a lot of coins, man. There's about 100 coins introduced every couple of days, my friends.
Oh my God, 100 coins.
So Uncle Charlie, my friend, you're gonna have a lot of difficulties arise and put forth in front of you. And what we're here to help you, Uncle Charlie, is understand that there is no degen bone in you. You're allowing yourself to get wrapped up. All you gotta do is buy Pulse, buy HEX, buy PulseX, and you will win, Uncle Charlie. But please spread the good word. Continue to share.
Yeah, well, I appreciate you. I like the PulseNation and Pulse Disciple tell me to watch you guys. So I'm gonna keep watching and I'm gonna keep learning. Thank you guys so much.
Damn it. Damn it.
All right, Uncle Charlie, go sit down. He finna go watch. Hey, what's going on, bros? I'm gonna.
Oh man, yo, that was hilarious.
I just came to shout you guys out, man. How y'all doing, man?
Oh man, we're enjoying a lovely day. If you're in the Tejas area, you know this weather that we having right now is beautiful, man. And it looks like everyone out there is just having bright, clear, beautiful skies with beautiful temperatures. So God dang, dude, life is looking good. Am I right?
Yeah, man. I just hit a trail. I was out there with OG Oliver getting my health on with. And we went about 4 or 5 miles. And now, seriously, I was out there with my son, man. It was a good time. It's beautiful out here. I'm out, out here in Texas.
Nice.
We took advantage of it, bro.
Oh, love it, man. Been telling people for months, long-term vision's key. I mean, so let's just talk real fast. I mean, I'm sure you probably got a chance to hear, but did he just say $50 for HEX? Hold up. Next bull run, HEX going to be between 50 and 5,000 in my opinion.
That's what I'm saying.
Shit, dude. Hey, no one can call you bearish anymore, Westcott. Like,
nah.
Like that is.
That's what I'm saying,
bro.
Now people are saying $2 HEX, but guess what? People also said, "Oh, HEX ain't gonna get to a penny." It went to 50 cents, bro. So anytime somebody tells me $2, I'm already thinking $25. That's just how That's how you telling me PulseChain ain't getting to a penny. I'm thinking 10 cents.
Yep.
That's just how my brain works because y'all got it wrong last time, and you're probably gonna get it wrong this time.
Exactly. No, you got it. You got it right there, my friend.
Yeah,
damn, dude, that comment right there. That's so freaking amazing. That again, like I think everyone at that point retires. To be fair, like let's just anyone sees $50 HEX. So we're talking, dude. Okay, heads up, y'all. Y'all are going to see HEX reach some crazy numbers. For those of y'all who are currently staked in HEX, do not fucking injure stakes early, friends. Okay?
At all.
Commit to what you said you were going to commit to. And if you need to find a reason as to why you need to wait that long, then create a fucking reason as to why you need to wait that long. But do not injure stakes early, because what I found was we're entering 4 years in HEX's existence, which means that people have already staked 15 years. They've almost got a third of their stake done. For those people who only did 10 years, when they reach the bull cycle, guess what? 2024, they're going to have 5 years in, meaning they can extract the principal. And if the price of HEX is at $25, by that point in time, my gosh, guys, don't wreck yourself, because the purpose of this is to go long. If HEX is a better Bitcoin and Bitcoin did a 6.9 million X, know that there's room for way bigger numbers in the future. So don't quit early.
Listen, man, we seen Bitcoin go from what's it? Bitcoin 14 years or 15 years old? How old is it? You know?
Yeah, 14. So 2009 was the creation.
14 years ago, it was worth nothing. Okay.
Yep.
And then we've seen it go to $69,000. If you're telling me,
I'll be right back myself. 1 sec.
Yeah, y'all, if y'all are telling me that HEX in 15 years can't see $5,000 per HEX, you've seen Bitcoin go from nothing to $69,000 in 14 years. Why not us? Okay, why just them? Why do they get to be the only coin that does that? Because guess who else is doing it? Ethereum. Okay, that's number 2. Ethereum is in however many years Ethereum's been around, we've seen that thing run to damn near $5,000. Okay, so why can't PulseChain get to $1? You know, why can't PulseChain get to $10? Why can't HEX get to $5,000? Why not? Oh, where's the money gonna come from? How's the money? Where the money gonna come? Where did the money come from for Bitcoin? Where did the money come from for Ethereum? Nobody knows. It just shows up. It shows up. Everybody want to be rational. Oh man, it doesn't make any rational sense because you see the market cap will be 17 trillion and it just doesn't. Shut up. Shut up. We heard that before. I'm not trying to hear that. Go buy PDI, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you was telling me PDI was going to $1, but HEX can't get to $1, $2, $5. But PDI gonna get there? Man, choke. Straight like that. Straight like that. I don't want to hear it. People will lead you off a cliff, bro. Unintentionally. They think they know everything, but you don't. You don't, bro. Who said it? Socrates? I know enough to know that nobody knows shit. Don't nobody know nothing, man. So you might as well start finding your own path. You know, believing in what you want to believe. Don't believe in what somebody tell you. Nobody knows, man. You're going to have to figure this out yourself. That's what I'm doing. I don't listen to nobody. I listen to my people. I make my own predictions. As you can see, check my Twitter. Those are my numbers, minimum. And that's not to get nobody wrecked. That's not no financial advice. That's just what I think the numbers are going to be when the time comes. You know what I'm saying? Now, minimum prediction. I truly think we can see 10,000 X's from the bottoms. Okay, Richard said that before, and people doubted him. Now, I would have doubted him too. I didn't even hear about it. But when I got there, if I was there, I would have doubted it too. I would have been one of the guys who sold early in HEX. Big doubt. I wouldn't even have bought HEX. But what I do is how I won in life, because like I already consider myself winning in life, right? And how I was able to do that was by observing people around me that were winning or going in the direction of winning and just copy and paste. Oh, shoot, you make $100K a year? What do? I do this. Oh, I guess I'm doing that too. Oh, you're making $150 a year? What are you doing? Oh, you're doing that? Guess I'm doing that too. Oh, you got rich in crypto? What did you buy? You bought that? Oh, guess I'm buying that too. Like, that's just how I move, y'all. I copy, bro. I cheat on the test. I'm not trying to learn, bro. What's the answers? You got the answers already? Cool. I'm going to take them. That's it. That's it, bro. I like to play the game on easy, man. I talk about this before. People buy Call of Duty and they put it on expert hard death mode. Man, I put that on story mode because I want to see the story. And I want to enjoy the story as I beat the game. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm doing now, bro. I'm trying to enjoy life. I'm trying to enjoy life while I beat the game, yo. I don't want to play this until, I got friends that put the hardest difficulty. A week goes by, they still playing the game. Yo, you enjoying the game? Yeah, I beat it already. I beat it on the second day. How'd you beat it? I put it on easy. Oh, so what you gonna do now? Move on to the next game. That's it. Why you still playing the same game of life at 75 years old, trying to retire? I done retired in my 30s, yo. That's it, man. That's how I'm playing life, bro. That's how I'm playing life. And then maybe it won't work out, but it's worth a shot. I see guys retired in their 20s, man. You know, I was just telling a group of guys, a group of normies. I show up with all these normies and they're talking about what they're interested in. And I bring up crypto. I'm like, yeah, well, I sold a truck. I put it into crypto, $40,000. They're like, what? You did what? You put it into crypto? That's scam? And they all looked at me like I was crazy. And when I'm in this ecosystem, I don't sound like the smartest guy. I don't think I'm the smartest guy. I don't consider myself the smartest guy. But I notice when I'm amongst normies, I sound like a genius. I'm spitting to them. You got to understand the market cycles in the 4-year cycle when it goes down, but then it goes up. And they listening to me like, yo, what's your number, yo? Like, look, what coin did you say you was in? Now they researching it because it makes sense. History repeats. We've seen this so many times. People gave up on Bitcoin when it was $3,000. People gave up on Bitcoin when it was $100. Oh, that's the top. It ain't never going past that. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, how many times are you going to fade it, bro? How many times are you going to fade it? You can only fade it so many times. I had a half a Bitcoin, and that's not a lot. But back when it was 3,000, I bought $1,500 worth of Bitcoin. I must have sold that thing in 2 weeks. Like, what? Because that's how my brain thought. Like, bro, like y'all told me Bitcoin's gonna make me rich. 2 weeks go by, this ain't doing nothing. A month go by, this ain't doing nothing. What am I doing? Man, I need that $1,500. I'm good. Let me go spend it. Let me go buy a bottle in the club. Yo, y'all don't want to know what I spent money on. And that's what I was telling ATX earlier. I'm so glad I did the stupid stuff early on. I bought the watches, $8,000 watches, $1,000 sunglasses. I did it all. I did it early. I got it out of my system. So now when I get the millions of dollars, whatever, I don't even need a Range Rover, bro. I done had BMWs. I done got the mansion. Like, I did it all, bro. You know what I want to do? I want to go to Disney World. I said it before, yo. I just want to go to Disney. I want to eat ice cream on the beach. I just want to like smile. I want to travel. It's easy, man. I don't need nothing material no more. It's corny. It don't do nothing for you. You know, like I haven't been on a private jet, but I've had homies who've done it. You know, they hang out with NBA players and whatnot, and they're on private jets and whatnot, and it looks cool. It's a nice Instagram picture. Hey, what's up, dog? It's a nice Instagram picture, but after that, then what? You know, you're going to tell your kid when your kids are like, Dad, I need help paying for college. I need a BMW. I need a car. I need whatever. What you going to say when they say, well, you was on a private jet. You got these nice photos, but you can't help me get a car, or you can't help me go to college, or you can't. It's just a photo at the end of the day. I was there before. You know what I'm saying? I wanted the photos and then you realize it don't do nothing for you. You know, you want tangible assets, man. You want to be able to walk up in that. I own that building. I own that house. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting paid off of that. I don't got to work because the house pays me. I was looking at buildings today, bro. I found a $6 million, 18-bedroom building. I'm looking at that thing like, man, I would love to buy that and rent out each room for $3,500. That'll pay me $600,000 a year. And it's like, okay, damn, I lost $6 million, but I get 600 and change a year to live off of. That's a beautiful thing, man. That's a beautiful thing. But yeah, I'm sorry, man. I went on a crazy little rant while you was going.
Oh, bro, I've gone on so many fucking rants, my friend.
Yeah.
All is good on that, my G. 20K a month from the vault or passive income can live nice for a long time. There you go. $5.50. Oh, yeah, that's crazy, man. $55 and $5,555. Woo-wee. Wow. How many X's is that? Let me just do 5555 divided by 0.000056 is a 99 million X. All right, cool. I don't know if we're gonna get to the 5,055 or 500. Like, but let's just remove one, and I could easily see it getting up to $500, man. So I like that.
Yeah. Hey, man, you never know, man. You never know.
Yeah, that's true. You know, and like
imagine
if you look at it from a trillion standpoint, from 3 trillion in this bull cycle to a potential 15 trillion, 10 trillion this cycle. Like, I don't know what the exact number is going to end up being, but they're sure as shit probably going to be some sort of number like that.
what happens if Elon Musk says, hey, man, I'm looking at this HEX PulseChain and PulseX. I'm looking at this Richard Hargan. What happens if Larry Fink from BlackRock says, I'm looking into getting into the DeFi space and PulseChain looks like a good, you don't know what's going to happen. Yep. And if that happens, whoo, be prepared, yo. Have your seatbelt on, put your helmet on.
Yeah, that's facts, dude. Facts on facts. So what's funny is like looking at the overall market cap. I mean, this is the total crypto market caps, spreadsheet. This is including Bitcoin and Ethereum as well. And if you just look at where it was, like, okay, so you get the first cycle. This doesn't go all the way back. You know what I mean? Hey, y'all playing? What the hell? Sorry, they got me distracted. So look back over here. So 16 was going to be the first, we'll say, bull cycle, right? Or first halving. And then you end up getting into the bull cycle of 2016, right? Then you had the bear of 2017. So we only hit $12.5 billion in 2016. From that point alone, that sucker went off and did a 61x, or bringing the total crypto market cap to 700 billion up here. So we still haven't hit $1 trillion, and this is the second cycle. And if we just go down from here to where it actually ended up getting up to the next one, we hit a 31x type situation, or 32x. So yeah, let's just assume we're going to have probably about half the return. You know what I mean? So we're going to be up here in this 15 trillion mark in this cycle coming up, right? Somewhere in here, in this cycle coming up. And then you get into the next cycle. And even if you reduce that by half, you know what I mean? Like, you still get an additional 7 million added on there. You're talking 25-30 trillion dollars by the time 2027, 2028 roll around. Like, are you still going to even be in to be able to see that happen? That's the question.
That's the
question. A lot of times
people
are going to say no.
Bingo. And it's an old concept. We've been saying it for a long time now, but Bitcoin don't got to stay number one, yo. It don't have to. And MySpace didn't stay number one. Somebody came and took his spot. Ethereum may take its spot, and then someone's gonna come after Ethereum. So shout out to all the coins, man. I hope all the coins win, but for people to say no, it's impossible for Bitcoin to get to $1 million. Okay, well then maybe that doesn't take away from HEX getting to $5,000. It doesn't take away from Ethereum getting to $100,000. Just because Bitcoin can't go up anymore, we just move into the next one. Everyone's gonna move into the next one. That's it, bro. That's it. Yep. So wait your turn. That's very important.
Oh, love that.
Because you're gonna see
all of them in there, man. Like all the emotions.
You got the drink for the cycle. I see it.
Champagne. Yeah, you got whales.
You got for whales. Yeah,
love it. Got the whiskey on the drinks for the happy hour and late night PulseNation.
Yeah, man. Yes. But hey man, it was a great show. We appreciate all y'all, and we're gonna see y'all tomorrow. We're gonna give away some PulseChain, PulseX. I'm very excited.
Yes, sir. Come back. We'll come back and we'll see y'all tomorrow. Enjoy the afternoon. Much love to every single one of y'all. Catch you next time. Peace.
Yeah, I'm ballin' in this bitch. Yeah. Money stay calling in this bitch. We ain't worry about none, we celebrating.
All right.
Celebrating. Hey, celebrating. And all my people say, oh.
Dude, I'm
Absolutely.